welcome back to another reaction. My name is Monica, and today we're jumping into some Metallica. All right, so I've been kind of dipping, and touching Metallica's music, here and there. Probably reacted to less than three songs from them, but I knew from the first time I heard them that I wanted to get to know them more, more deeply. I wanted us to have a connection. So today I'm gonna be reacting to Metallica. Um, their album. I believe this album is called the Black Album, if I'm right. Um I don't see the name of the album here, so I think it's called the Black Album, right? So this album has about 12 songs. Duration is about 1 hour, 2 minutes. Um Seems like the album was released in 1991 based on what I'm seeing here. And yeah, I'm ready to jump into this. There's this song Enter Sandman. I believe I've heard this one before. um I think I've done a reaction to this one as well. I can't remember for sure, but I'll have to check back. In terms of songs, I don't think I can't remember reacting to any other ones here. But let's jump into this reaction. Excited. Just pop up with these lyrics. And oops, let's go back here. Make sure we're on the right one. Enter Sandman. Looks like we don't have any the lyrics for the song. Okay, sure. All right. That was Enter Sandman. Now, I remember reacting to this one, and I remember thinking that, hey, it reminds me of this movie, well, series, which used to be, well, still is, comic, right? And it's called Sandman. And there's Dream, who used to be like, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you can probably type it up and see. But yeah, with entering your dreams and all these kind of things, I think I talk about that in my actual one of my actual Enter Sandman reaction. So I'm not gonna go into all those technical things. I just want to say for this song, it was just well done. I really enjoyed the composition with the guitar and all of the instruments being played together. Vocals, of course, with that strong, that rasp there, as well as that, when he's saying certain things that are a little bit like scary, like watch under your bed. He has this tone that he comes up with, which I find is just very menacing. I'm like, yeah, you're a troublesome man to be like, hey, child, I'm gonna tell you a scary story, and I hope you go to bed and sleep. That's just how I took it, right? So if you see me writing down stuff, because this is an album, and I like to do rating songs in the album, I kind of need to like jot down a few thoughts here and there. So you might see me writing a little bit, or turning my head to read a little bit of stuff that I wrote. Don't mind that. I need like to be like on my p's and q's when it comes to albums like these, because I want to remember my thoughts for each song. Right? Let's jump in to Sad but True.
steel. I'm your pain when you can't feel. Sad but true. I'm your truth, telling lies. I'm your reason, alibis. I'm inside, open your eyes. I'm sad but true.
All right, all right, all right, all right. That was a banger. That was a banger. I just want to go through the lyrics quickly, quickly, quickly because something's on my mind about the lyrics and I just want to verify something. Hey, I'm your life. I'm the one who takes you there. I'm your life. I'm the one who cares. They betray. I'm your only true friend now. They betray. I'm forever there. My dream make you feel. I'm your eyes when you steal. I'm your pain when you can't feel. Sad but true. I'm in your. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry if I'm reading so fast. I'm just in my head right now. I'm your eyes while you're away. I'm your pain while you repay. You know it's sad but true. Okay, 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 okay. It's coming together in my mind. You're my mask, you're my cover, you're my shower. All right. So I'm just gonna give an example of this in a very interesting way, which is just what I'm taking from the song. So like um mm, so I think there's this concept, or maybe this it even turned into a TV show at some point of, I think it's Jekyll and Hyde, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So basically there's one person, but there's two persons living in one body. Now, because one, the original self is so traumatized, right? Another person had to like, or another consciousness, for lack of a better word, had to kind of like come out to protect that vulnerable original person, right? So it's like they having two different personalities, and one, whenever the other is in pain, one is kind of like protecting that person. Is like, for example, if a child has trauma and they're even grow up into an adult with that trauma, to protect that childlike innocence, or to protect that child, uh some kind of personality or mask kind of forms. Now I feel like this song is just really talking about that, like, in the end you only got yourself, or in the end you only got you, in a sense. If I'm to take what I'm reading and kind of putting my spin and perspective on it, right? So it feels like this person has developed a consciousness in order to like do things. For example, if you have to do like bad, and like, for example, if you got to steal, you somehow have this conscious self that is going to come up and do the things that you know is wrong and you can't do. So it's like, when you're hurting, that person is there. When you have to do bad things, that person is there. When you have to defend yourself, that person comes up. So it's like, I don't know, it's just a concept like that I'm getting. I don't know. I'm running away with it because it's an interesting song and it kind of caught my attention that way. So I'm gonna put a pause because I feel like I could talk about this song for another 20 minutes. But let's talk about the music. Let's talk about the composition. Let's talk about um the guitar that's been going crazy in the entire song the entire time, right? I felt like I have notes where I just mentioned how crazy the intro was for the song, and the strong guitar. The song just kind of emulates a lot of confidence. So at certain points of the song, I kind of imagine like it could be a song for a very confident villain, or like somebody who's developed the confidence and wants to project it outward, in a sense, right? Um, I have soundtrack for like a main character and how crazy the guitar is. All right, let me stop because I'm gonna just rattle on and rattle on. So let's just jump into Holier Than Thou. All right. All right, damn, 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 damn. I didn't even realize the song was coming to an end. I was quite enjoying it a lot, and I was just paying a lot of attention to those switches. You know what kind of really surprised me with this song is that bass. That bass. They gave us like what, like 8 to 10 seconds of that bass solo in a sense, and then we went back into that electric guitar. But I was like, damn. I was like, damn. Yo, I quite enjoyed this. It was so like, I was just like, what's next? What's next? Like the song was a banger. We know what the song was talking about. It was talking about people with holier than thou, um, you know, concept of life. You know, the ones that are constantly judging you on the way that you should be living, or saying that, doing that comparative um thing whereby you think that they're living better, or they want to reach out and tell you what you're doing wrong, that kind of thing. So I totally get the song. Really love the composition of the song. Like, I'm just wondering how they sat down. Like, it's very interesting to me to see how these people sit down and come up with these kind of really hardcore concepts, especially when it comes to writing the music. I'm not talking about the lyrics, I'm talking about the composition parts, like connecting the different parts with, like, how do they do that, that's something I'm very intrigued about, especially in learning. And I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna see like the process. I like to watch behind the scenes process of these things happening. So maybe if Metallica has behind the scenes process of them like actually coming up with these concepts, I would very much be intrigued. Okay, so my voice is kind of going. I've been talking a lot. Usually that happens when I talk a lot. And when it comes to music, I like to talk a lot. All right, let's jump in to the Unforgiven. Okay? Let's go.
New blood joins this earth, and quickly he's subdued. Through constant pain, disgrace, the young boy learns their rules. With time, the child draws in. This whipping boy done a wrong, deprived of all his thoughts. The young man struggles on and on. He's known. Doing what I've shown, never be, never see, won't see what might have been. What I felt, what I've known, never shine doing what I've shown, never free, never me. So I dug the unforgiven. This fight he cannot win. see what might have been. What I felt, what I've known. Never shine doing what I've shown. Never free, never me. So I dug the unforgiven. What I felt, what I've known. Never shine doing what I've shown. Never be, never see. Won't see what might have been. What I felt, what I've known. Never shine doing what I've shown. Never free, never me. So I dug the unforgiven. Never free, never me. So I dug the unforgiven. You labeled me, I label you. So I dug the unforgiven. Never free, never me. So I dug the unforgiven. You label me, I label you. So I dug the unforgiven. Never free, never me. So I dug the unforgiven.
All right. So, one thing about this song is while I was listening to it, I was just in my own little world, agreeing. I'm like, yes, preach. Like, yes, it is happening to the best of us and to the most of us and to the dosed of us, honestly. I'm like, I agree with everything you're saying. From, the writing is just very impactful. I, uh, when I listen to Metallica, now so far I'm done maybe about 4 or 5 songs on the album. I realized that this isn't just a metal based hard rock band. It's just like um it's a band with a lot to say. It's a band with like concepts and thoughts that if you don't sit down and actually listen to their music, you wouldn't know, right? You would just think, oh, it's simple about rock and roll and blah, blah, blah. But Metallica is actually singing about struggles that humans go through in almost every single song that I've heard, right? It's some form of struggle or some form of, identity that they're bringing, you know? So Metallica talks about a lot of stuff, a lot of important things. So this is something that I'm learning now. I had no clue that their lyrics dove so deep, right? Song was very different from the other songs on the album so far. It was much more softer, like a softer rock. Really enjoyed this one. I love the lyrics, as I mentioned, and I just felt like it's so sad. It's really sad, you know? And I dub the unforgiven. It's like you're born into this world, right? They condition you into being whatever society thinks that you're supposed to be, and then by the time you're old, you realize what has been done to you, but you're conditioned in a particular way. There's no change. You just die as a bitter person, right? There's no way for you to like escape that reality in a sense. So yeah, I agree. All right, let's jump into wherever I may roam. All right, that was Wherever I May Roam. Awesome song, quite enjoyable. Um, Man on the road. I kind of connected to them, playing on the road and having to travel so often. So, it's hard, I guess, for a lot of bands, especially back then, to be on the road so often. It's like it's like never ending. So it's best to kind of like settle wherever you go and consider that place your home, because you will never really feel at home because you're always on the road. So I guess the song kind of talks about making wherever you go a place so comfortable enough to be considered, a solitude, a place of comfort, your home, right? So yeah, I totally get it. Really cool song. Let's jump into Don't Tread on Me. Let's jump. And seems like gonna be a heavy intro.
Don't tread on me.
Okay, that was Don't Threat on Me. Awesome song. Really like the lyrics and how like so many words like sounded alike, like one after the other. Go back to the example. Go back to the example. Quick is the blue tongue, forked as a lightning strike, shining with brightness, always on surveillance. Eyes, they never close, emblem of vigilance. Like the way they sang it, it sounded like it was rhyming the entire song. Okay, like, maybe I just can't do it, but it really did sound really cool. Um, Guitar, everything hardcore. There was. Oops, what did I do? Oh no, what did I do? Okay, it's not that serious. We could get back. There was a part I wanted to mention. Mm, um, where is it? There's a part. Where is it?
Secure pieces to prepare for liberty or death. What we so proudly hail. Once you prove up, don't try me.
All right, I can't really pinpoint the parts, but I think it's like where the voices go very deep and then right after it goes very light. I kind of really enjoyed that. I was like, the contrast is really cool to listen to, right? Let me see.
Never surrenders, never begins. Once you provoke liberty or doubt, send up from me. Fret no more. The secure pieces. Don't try
All right, I can spend the entire time doing this. Let's jump into Through the Never. All right.
all that
All right, that was Through the Never. Absolutely smashing. All right, this is gonna be one of my favorites on the album. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This was so awesome. I was singing along and I was just having a lot of fun with this one. Um, there was a part that the song like slowed down right after. I'm like, oh, okay, we're slowing down because we're going at a fast pace all the time. Right when I thought, oh, we're slowing down. Not even 5 seconds after, sped up. And then sped up again. And I was like, what? That is crazy. So it was just a lot of elements in the song, like so many different factors coming together to create it. And I had fun with both the lyrics and of course the instruments. And I was just like, everything together just worked. So this was just a fun one for me. And I don't have too much to go into, depth about, but awesome track. I definitely one of my favorites on the album so far. Let's jump into Nothing Else Matters.
So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. Hold these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. But I know. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. Never cared for what they know. But I know. I never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. Hold these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they say, never cared for games they play, never cared for what they do, never cared for what they know. And I know, yeah. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are. No, nothing else matters.
All right, that was Nothing Else Matters. Like if you really think about it, this, song type reminds me of like The Unforgiven, right? I was just watching my notes about how they have this like both of them have the soft acoustic intros. And like if you just take away certain aspects of this song, for example, like the hardness of the drums at some parts, it falls into a totally different genre, which is quite interesting to me. So it's like right after I'm done reacting to this, I just need to like break down the genres in this album because I feel like there's something a little bit more here, like a mixture of genres for certain songs. I don't know if I'm right, but like it just feels that way. Like for example, Nothing Else Matters just really like if I close my eyes and then give it a moment and think about it, I felt like wow, it didn't even it felt rock, but like at the same time, I was like getting so many other vibes from it, right? Love the song. Um, might be on my top five depending on how the last four songs go. But yeah, this album so far is just quite enjoyable. Different aspects, different elements, different kind of like feelings from each song. So I'm happy about that. Let's jump into of Wolf and Man.
Off to the new day's mist I run. Out from the new day's mist I come. I hunt, therefore I am. Harvest the land, taking of the fallen lamb. Off to the new day's mist I run. Out from the new day's mist
Okay. Okay. All right. So that was A Wolf and Man, right? All right. The song is pretty dynamic. There was just so much happening. There's a lot of dynamics. There's parts where he's singing very quietly, parts where he's just going very loud, where his tone changes, where he's a lot more stronger and deeper in the way he sings. And there's a lot happening in that song. I even heard like echoes of like wolf howls at some parts. I'm like, damn, man, I can't even keep up. Song was really great. Love the dynamics. So rich, right? So much enthusiasm, right? I could imagine like just listening to it. This is like what a wolf would be doing. You know, wolves are all about energy and speed and they like to hunt in the night. So I could take out that wolf perspective and see the meaning and the perspective again from the song. So that was really great to listen to. We got three more songs. Uh The God That Failed, My Friend of Misery, The Struggle Within. Now, before we continue with those three songs, I just wanted to go back to the Black Album and just I wanted to like get a little bit more sense of the genres on this album, the Black, because like it's just on my mind, you know. So I just want to figure it out. All right, so the Black Album most commonly refers to the three famous releases, each spanning different genres. Metallica, their self-titled fifth studio album, commonly known as the Black Album, shifted the band's sound from aggressive thrash metal to a more accessible and refined blend of heavy metal and hard rock. Huh. I honestly, what? Okay, so I think Jay-Z and Prince have albums called the Black Album as well, so I think they're mixing it up. So they're saying here that it's between heavy metal and hard rock. Um, Come on. Let me. I think something else. Something else has to be in there. Something else has to be in there, man. Seriously? Heavy metal and hard rock? Only? Only? Damn. All right. I guess I was off, way off, right? Damn. That's crazy. All right, let's jump into the God That Failed. must say these guys do such a crazy job with these guitar solos on these songs, right? Song was really interesting to me. I didn't really get it, to be honest. Like I was trying to follow with the lyrics, but I wasn't getting it. So I don't really have much to say about the song per se. But banger instruments, banger composition, right? Lyrics I'm just like question marking about. But banger song. Let's jump into My Friend of Misery. Let's go. All right, that was My Friend of Misery. All right. When I first heard this song, I was thinking that, they're talking about somebody who um is living in misery, of course, but goes out of their way to tell other people that, goes out of their way to be positive, I guess, to others. I guess that's what I wanted to say. Like, you just stood there screaming for no one was listening to you. They say the empty can rattles the most. The sound of your own voice must suit you. Hearing only what you want to hear and knowing only what you've heard. You're smothered in tragedy and you're off to save the world. This is the part that got me like, okay, so you're living in misery, yet you have the most positive things to kind of like deliver to the world. And I think like if you're somebody who um is trying to uphold or help others in their times of crisis and you can't even help yourself, like how does that work really and truly? So this part is what really got me thinking that, hey, you're off to save the world, but you're like, it's like you going to out your neighbor's fire and your house is on fire. Like like what are you doing? Right? It's like yeah, that's literally one of the best analogy I could come up with for that. And then he goes, you insist that the weight of the world should be on your shoulders. Misery, there's much more to life than what you see. Now, this part I was thinking, like, okay, so then it could also be like a part of you that is like allowing the world's problems to land on your shoulders for you to carry all the weight when you don't have to like go through all of that. Like for me, I look at when I look at news, I just see all the suffering happening and I'm like, why is all these bad things happening? It kind of weighs on my shoulders. So it's like a miserable state to be in, right? And then at one point I realized I can't let everything like become a burden to me. Then how do I live? Then how do I survive? So like that's where I kind of connect with these two here, right? And as the song comes on, you still stood there screaming, no one's caring about these words you tell. My friend, before your voice is gone, one man's fun is another man's hell. So it's like you're trying to get people to do the right thing. You're trying to say, stop burning down my neighbor's house. When your house is burning, instead you should be saying, please stop burning my house down as well as my neighbor's house. Like, I don't know. I'm just talking based on like perspective from the song that I'm receiving. So yeah, it's banger. Everything was really cool. And the entire album, sorry, my voice is going. The entire album has can't talk. Oh shit, wow. The entire album has been so epic, to be honest. Like my voice is going though, but like we're almost done. We're almost done. We have one more song. I'm struggling to talk so hard. Oh my gosh. I've done a few reactions today, so it's like the voice. I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot. Let's jump into my friend. No, we're going into the struggle within. Oh my gosh, that's the connection right there.
Reaching out for something you got to feel, while clutching to what you thought was real. Kicking at a dead horse pleases you. No way of showing your gratitude. So many things you don't wanna do. What is and what have you got to lose? What the hell? What the hell? What is it you think you're gonna find? Hypocrite, hypocrite. Boredom's the tit to the pouring mind. touching what you thought was real. What the hell? What is it you think you're gonna find? Hypocrite, portals into the boring mind. Struggle with it. It suits you fine. Struggle with it. You're ruined. Struggle with it. You steal your own copy. Struggle with it. Struggling with it.
Struggling within, struggling within, oh, struggling, struggling, struggling. That was an awesome song. Awesome way to end the album, actually, right? So that was just a banger out album. Banger. Banger, 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 banger. Right? Enjoyed every single song on the album. I think everything offered so many different themes, we didn't deal with any romance or love song for this particular metal album. But I feel like the words, what was said, everything that I've listened to is real thought provoking, right? Metallica is not just a rock band. It's not just a heavy metal band. It's a band with a lot of food for thought. All right, so I quite enjoyed it. The lyrics were deep. I enjoy like going through the lyrics. I enjoy listening to the melodies. I enjoy listening to the instruments and how well they kind of like, complement each other. How well the guitar, the drums, how they put together this piece, the composition, it's just so awesome to see. I can understand why Metallica is such a huge band, right? And they have such a strong fan base, right? Amazing album, you know. Let me know if you want me to check out more Metallica based content, right? I know they're pretty strong on their copyright, so I'm hoping that this particular album reaction doesn't get blocked. I know it's probably not gonna be monetizable though, but I just hope it doesn't get blocked. That's the thing for me. Right? So we're down to the part where we're gonna pick our top 5 songs on the album. All right. I laid down my top 4 and I needed to pick one more. So just give me a minute. Let me think through. I was waiting to hear the entire album to make sure that I'm satisfied with my top 5 picks. Right? All right. I'm gonna give it to okay. There. Just give me a minute. Um, I had an issue ranking 2 songs on this because I wasn't too sure, but I think I'm okay with what I'm gonna do. Okay. All right. So I got my top 5 right here. Right. So I've been, writing basic notes that will get me through to this final end. On which songs really impacted me the most, and the songs that I really like on the album compared to like I like the album overall, but specific songs just tingle me a little funny. So I'm gonna start with my number 5, and I went with Wherever I Roam for number 5 for me on the album. Right. I thought that was such a interesting song. I don't know. For some reason, I really thought it was an interesting song, Wherever I Roam, right here. Right? It has quite a number of playtime as well. All right. I enjoyed that one. And then number 4, I gave it to Nothing Else Matters. I really like that soft acoustic sound. Um, I really like the blend with the rock and that soft, really nice acoustic sound, and the heavy guitar as well that comes in there. So I'm gonna give that to my number 4. Number 3, through the through the what? What did I write? I gotta go back here. Through the never. Okay. Maybe I need to work on my handwriting. Through the never. Also really like that song. Just go back to my notes. What did I put for that one? Okay. All right, so I think what got me with through the never is basically the amount of like elements that they had in that song. Very a lot of parts I kind of heard a sample of a crescendo going on there. Um, yeah, they had a lot of elements there, and I thought it was just a piece that was well done as well. So it really grabbed my attention with all those different aspects of it, and it just really sounded good. The harmony, everything just sounded well. Number two spot, I give it to the Sandman. Originally, I was gonna put Sandman as my number one spot, but then I realized that through the Unforgiven was really the one for me. You know, after listening to it, I was just like, yeah, that's definitely my song, right? So yeah, let me play this, the Unforgiven. Okay, there we go. Love that intro.
From this day.
I don't know, man. I just vibe with the Unforgiven. It's a banger on my list, right? So all my songs, I feel very confident in my list. You know, tomorrow I could wake up and listen to this album again and rearrange a few things, but for right now, this is how I feel about it, right? So thank you so much for watching this reaction. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to join in on reactions like these, usually I do live reactions with my Patreons for like different albums. So if you want to join that, I do that every weekend on Sundays. Um, and if you want to have early access to these types of videos, join me on YouTube membership as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and yeah, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Which songs are your favorite from the album? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you next time.